The Coniston Fells, sometimes known as the Furness Fells, are a group of mountains and hills in the Furness region. The Coniston Fells may be climbed from a multitude of starting points, from Seathwaite and the Duddon Valley, or from locations along Wrynose Pass. But, with somewhat inexorable logic, I decided to start my Coniston Fells walk in the village of Coniston. Mines Valley, with the Coniston Fells behind it. So there are 7 WAINWRIGHT Fells on this route. Weatherlam, where I'm heading first, Swirl Howe, Great Cars, Grey Friar, Brimfell, of course the Old Man of Coniston, which is there, and last but not least, Dow Crag. So I think I've mentioned 7 there. I think you might find that I did. 13 miles, 4,500 feet in ascents. Same again in descents, blah 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 blah. Okay. A crossroads. Which way? This way. Yes, so I'm just taking it easy today. No rash moves. I start my 120 mile walk in Berlin in a matter of days. So I don't want to be pulling any ligaments or ACLs or any kind of mishap for that matter. So I will just gingerly make my way through this route. Do my best to be careful, basically. So the views are really opening up now. I'm just coming onto the kind of ridge that heads over to Weatherlam. I've done Weatherlam a few times before, but I've not taken this route. This is my first time on this route. I've done it through the valley down there, and I did it from Weatherlam Edge when it was covered in snow and ice a few winters ago, which was not fun. So I am attempting to do all 7 of these WAINWRIGHT Fells, even though I've done them all. So I've done 5 in one go a few times, I've done 6 in one go a few times, but I've never done all 7. So that's my challenge for the day. And so far, the day is painted in both ice and sunshine and cloud, which I hope is going to lift soon. Delicious, huh? Whew. There goes the shelter. It's freezing now. Phew. You have to put another layer back on. So I have reached the kind of plateau of the ridge of Weatherlam now. If you can call it a ridge, it's not really a ridge, but whatever it is, it's the top. And Weatherlam is just up there behind me. And it's cold, my God, it's cold. It's February though, I just remembered. Yeah, so far I would say this is my favourite route up Weatherlam so far. I'm sure Weatherlam Edge is bundles of fun when it's not covered in ice. Filling out. So that right there is Weatherlam. So that there right behind me is Weatherlam, and I should be bagging it, I should be ticking it off, but there are rumours online amongst about 3 people that I might be starting an unofficial second round of Wainwright bagging. So really I should be ticking this one off as my first one. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave Weatherlam for another day and just stand here and admire it from afar. Bottoms up. Record. See, I don't think I'll get much usable stuff from this today. You know, it's just, unless you like recording the sound of wind. But it's all part of the experiment. So this is an omnidirectional microphone. There, can you see that? Courtesy of Mr. Hooper. Thank you, John. Now this is very, very sensitive. I can see it's already peaking. Peaky blinders. Oh, actually, no, it's not too bad. But yeah, because it's omnidirectional, you don't have to stick it in someone's face. Testing. Hello. Subtitles? Subtitles, can you hear me? Subtitles, can you hear me? Can you understand what I'm saying? So, it is far too windy today, really, to be experimenting with microphones and recording devices. So I will leave this playtime for another day. And now I need to go that way. I've got 6 more fells to do. And the next one is Swirl How. Let's get into it. So I am now heading off towards Swirl How, which is over there somewhere behind those clouds, and it'll take me about 45 minutes to get there, and I'm not hanging around because it is freezing. So I don't want to go up there. It's black sails, I think. I want to skirt round it down here. Oh, it looks freezing up there. I mean, it is -2 or 3 up here today, with the wind chill, a lot colder. And these Hestras are approaching the limits of their capability. Because my hands are starting to get quite cold now, and I will have to delve into my bag and reach for the heavy duty gloves. So that there is the prison band, which goes up from Swirl Hawes up to Swirl How, and it is a bit of a scramble. It's a fun scramble, but it's a big scramble. I won't say it's a scramble, it's, you know, I won't say it's a climb either, but it's about 400 foot steep. I mean, the weather report was completely wrong. It was supposed to be a relatively cloud-free day today, but I mean that looks like something from the Night King. I mean, it's like cloud, freezing cold cloud spilling over the prison band, like the fist of the first men. So, Greyfriar, I've never seen a view from the top of Greyfriar. Anytime I've been on the top of Greyfriar, it was in clag. Couldn't see a thing. Some mountains just say no. And that is where I need to get to, up there. How much of this will I film? Probably not very much. It's just asking for me to touch it, but as with Weatherlam, I'm going to leave it for another day, and I will stand here and admire it from afar, but not for too long because it is freezing. So another time. So onwards now to Great Cars, which is just down here. As I made my way over to Great Cars, the weather took a turn for the worse. And as the ridge before me was buffeted with jet streams of high-speed, freezing liquid vapour, both my equipment and my face began misting over. Close as I'm going to get, I'm afraid. You know the rest. That way. Woo. So that is Greyfriar, and it's the third time I've been on Greyfriar and not seen a thing. So that third time lucky thing, yeah, it's bullshit basically. And for that reason, Greyfriar, I'm not going to touch you. I will not be bagging Greyfriar today. If that's how it wants to treat its friends. I will just admire it from afar, blah blah blah. Right, onwards to Brim Fell. So we need to get up there. So here we are, that's Brim Fell. It's a very nice cairn. And I am going to touch it. Congratulations, Brim Fell. My first official Wainwright on my unofficial second round. So I have ticked this one off, and I will also tick off the old man just there, and I will also tick off Dow Crag just over there as well. And I will have counted 3 for the day, even though I've done 7. But, you know, there is a method to my madness. You know, I'm going to do this second round. I'm going to take my time with it, do it over 5 or 6 years, and not rush around and try and get as many done as I can in one day like I did last time. This time I'm going to savour it. Anyway, let's go and tick another one off. The legendary Coniston Old Man, just over there. Good grief. At the moment there's only one person on the Old Man. Unheard of. I've never seen it so quiet in my life. Last one over there. So, I am at Goat's Horse and I am about to start my last bit of ascent for the day. Up to Dow Crag. Oh, that's if I don't fall in a bog. That's a bog. Yeah, phew, nasty. Yes, so just this last bit. And then it's the long stroll back to the village. And a pint. So Greyfriar over there is still a little bit in cloud, so glad I didn't hang around. Dow Crag. There's a cairn up there, but you know what? That's good enough for me. So, that is me done. Finished. Just the long walk back to the village now.